Your story begins in the middle of nowhere. Not just out of town, not remote, but the actual frozen end of the Earth. You were born in Antarctica, a landscape so cold and empty that scientists look at it and think, perfect spot for Wi-Fi dead zones. The wind howls like a rejected heavy metal singer, snow blasts sideways at 80 kilometers an hour, and the nearest Starbucks is roughly 9,000 miles north. You are not a fluffy adventurer. You are not a tuxedoed aristocrat. You are a penguin, and from the moment you hatch, life is going to suck. The first thing you see when you emerge from your egg, not sunshine, not warmth, just your parents, a pair of exhausted birds standing in a blizzard, arguing over whose turn it is to sit on you. Your mother trudges off to the ocean for food, a journey that can take weeks. Your father stays behind, balancing you on his feet like a wobbly, featherless pancake. His job, keep you alive. The weather's job, make sure he fails. The average temperature is so cold that boiling water turns into snow before it hits the ground. You, meanwhile, have less insulation than a budget sleeping bag. Your dad is starving, dropping pounds by the day, and you're crying constantly for warmth. Around you, other chicks freeze where they sit. No pressure, kid, but your survival odds are basically a coin flip. And just when you think things can't get worse, they do. The ocean is your pantry, but it's guarded by nature's most sarcastic predators. Seals lurk beneath the ice like hitmen with mustaches. Orcas cruise the waters like mafia bosses. Even seabirds, who are supposed to be your cousins, patrol the skies looking to snatch unattended chicks like thieves at a daycare. The food chain doesn't respect your tuxedo. It sees you as a snack wrapped in formal wear. Speaking of tuxedos, let's clear this up. Your dapper look is just camouflage. The black back blends with the dark water below. The white belly hides you against the surface above. To humans, you look like James Bond. To predators, you look like lunch disguised as lunch. You are not elegant, you are edible. When you finally grow enough to waddle, the real comedy begins. Walking on land is not your strong suit. You shuffle like someone wearing 3 layers of skinny jeans. You trip on ice. You belly flop in front of crowds. Entire documentaries exist solely to show you falling down while Morgan Freeman narrates. And don't think swimming saves your dignity. Sure, you're fast underwater, up to 20 miles per hour, but you also swallow seawater, dodge leopard seals, and hope your lungs don't explode from diving too deep. And then there's molting. Every year, you lose all your feathers at once in a process scientists politely call catastrophic molt. For weeks you can't swim, can't fish, can't move much at all. You just stand there, starving, while your feathers explode off your body like you lost a fight with a weed whacker. Congratulations, you are now a starving pillow in a snow globe. Your diet: anchovies, krill, sardines, basically fish-flavored misery. You vomit food into your chicks' mouths whether they like it or not. And don't get too comfortable with abundance. Climate change is thinning ice, moving fish farther away, and generally making your life an ongoing logistical disaster. Want dinner? Try swimming 100 kilometers, dodging predators, then dragging yourself back to puke it into your kid's face before collapsing from exhaustion. Romance isn't much better. Courtship involves bowing, honking, and presenting pebbles. Yes, pebbles. If you're a Gentoo penguin, the best gift you can give a potential mate is a rock. You present it with all the gravitas of a diamond ring, and if she accepts, congratulations, you're married. If she doesn't, another penguin steals your rock while you're not looking. Love, penguin style, is 1 part Hallmark movie, 3 parts grand larceny. Let's not forget parenting. Emperor penguins take turns guarding their egg. If one parent is late returning from the ocean, the other has to decide, abandon the chick to save themselves, or starve to death waiting. It's the coldest custody battle on Earth. Even when chicks survive, they form massive, creches, huddles of thousands of screaming babies. Imagine a daycare run by nature, without teachers, without snacks, without supervision, just constant shrieking in the snow. That's your childhood. And your predators, endless. Skuas swoop down to eat your siblings. Leopard seals lurk in the water with jaws big enough to swallow you whole. Orcas treat you like popcorn. Even the wind itself seems determined to knock you over every 5 minutes. Your whole strategy for survival is basically huddle tighter, waddle faster, pray harder. You are also cursed with fame. Humans adore penguins. They make movies about you. They make plushies of you. They stick you in zoos where children scream while you try to nap. They narrate your suffering with soothing voices and call it inspiring. Look how dedicated the father is, balancing the egg through the storm. Translation: look at this bird enduring frostbite and starvation while a film crew zooms in on his misery for Oscar nominations. The internet calls you adorable. Reality calls you constantly damp. People think you look like you're wearing a tuxedo. You feel like you're wearing a wet sponge. Your cute waddle is just bad biomechanics. Your silly sliding is just you giving up on walking like a normal species. And don't forget your smell. Penguin colonies reek of fish and guano so intensely that researchers describe it as eye-watering. Cute in videos, biohazard in person. And what's your reward for all this? Maybe, just maybe, you live 15 to 20 years if predators, climate change, and starvation don't get you first. You'll raise chicks, lose feathers, dodge seals, eat krill, and star in yet another slow-motion clip about how noble you are. Your legacy is not heroism. It's being the internet's punchline in formalware. You were born in a freezer, dressed for a funeral, and cursed with eternal clumsiness. You are the meme of the animal kingdom, the slapstick star of nature's coldest sitcom. You are not feared. You are not admired. You are simply born doomed.